I mean, it seems to me that if I were a policymaker and had this question before me of is the idea of an off-reservation casino convention center going to help meet the needs that in part have been generated by this termination mistake of the federal government, and the federal government readily acknowledges it was a mistake. It did not use the Menominee as a model for other tribes. It stopped that whole policy. I would say, yeah, gee, this is a no-brainer. This is a way in which we can let the Menominee do what we've let other Indian nations do, and we can do it in a way where we know that this is going to help meet those unmet needs. Very quickly, the tribe went from being economically self-sufficient. It had $10 million that was in the federal treasury as a kind of a backup, almost like you might think of a bank. Went from that kind of a status to now being the fourth poorest tribe in the country, to being by far the poorest county in the state of Wisconsin. The health risks that the Menominee have are far greater than any other part of Wisconsin as well. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty devastating. Termination, although seen as something that was good, turned out to be just as bad, if not worse, than any of those people who had misgivings were sort of talking about. And an obvious thing that they can do, given sort of economic opportunities and given the laws and everything else, is to do like some other tribes have, and that is establish a casino and convention center and establish it in an area where you're going to have a good customer base. If they're going to really have a big boost to their economy, it makes a lot of sense, and the community in Kenosha has welcomed them. They've had a referendum that was positive. The government and the people of Kenosha see that there's a big advantage to them. So there is an opportunity here to really meet the needs that they've got and get back to some extent where they were before termination. There's a study that Harvard University did that shows that within 4 years of the beginning of the casino and convention centers, the tribe was able to reduce unemployment, average incomes go up, you get higher quality of life for people, and in this particular case, and this would be following other patterns as well, where we're talking about the reservation being off, the casino being off reservation, but not all that far from the reservation, you're going to have an opportunity to benefit the reservation as well as the Kenosha area. The people who are learning, for example, how to do construction work during that construction period, those are people who can be graduates of the College of Menominee Nation, where they're learning some of those construction skills. They're going down, they're actually doing it. They're going to have skills where they can come back and do some construction work on the reservation for small businesses and a lot of the infrastructure needs that are there. The benefits to individuals and the benefits to the tribe are sort of, boy, it's amazing what kind of spin-off this is going to have and what kind of a catalyst this could be.